in smaller brainstorming teams with a view to considering structures for joint implementation of psychosocial support, hosting threatened scholars, and exploring research areas that give solutions to refugee issues. I also recognize and appreciate that one of the Osun team members, Professor Laura, is she here? Professor Laura is affiliated to one of the departments of the school, the Department of Literature, Linguistics, and Foreign Languages. We recognize that because therefore we are involved in an immediate and direct way with the issues associated with the Open University Network, Osun. Ladies and gentlemen, the debate on refugee education has attracted a lot of attention over the years. Shortly after the establishment of the Center for Refugee Studies and Empowerment at Dadaab Center in 2013, the school offered a diploma in disaster management, and this gives us satisfaction in that students were equipped with theoretical and practical knowledge that would enable them find employment in their home countries as part of durable solutions to their situations. As a school, we are ready to partner with like-minded organizations and institutions such as Osun to continue empowering those in conflict contexts. Research fellowship in refugee studies play a very critical role in providing teaching, mentorship, and professional development for career and research to displaced learners, including supporting pathways to graduate study and research-related careers. I hope this research fellowship will open doors for further research into the emerging refugee fellowship phenomenon. The school will carry out its mandate of course development and delivery for refugee learners and those in situations of emergency in the disciplines of sociology, literature, languages and linguistics, history, archaeology and political science, psychology, film and theater, and other areas that relate to the humanities and social sciences. I therefore most sincerely thank you for choosing to partner with the Kenyatta University faculty in this unique area. And on that note, it's now my humble duty to invite Professor Richard Odwor, Director, Dissemination, who is standing in for the DVC Research, Innovation, and Outreach to come and open and give his opening speech and officially open this symposium. Thank you very much.
Director Osun, Hub for Connected Learning Initiative and Associate Vice Global Initiative, Bald College, Dr. Rebecca Granato. I hope I pronounced it right. Thank you. Dean, School of Humanity, Dr. Richard Wafula. Associate Dean, Dr. John Derito. Coordinator of the Kenyatta University Dadaab Center, Dr. Dagua. Fellows and advisors, Osun Hub leadership who are here present, selected renowned persons who are here, researchers of world repute present herein, selected individuals from undeserving communities, civil societies, Kenyatta University faculty members, and I've seen a number of them here, students and other staff members, online participants who have logged in. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Richard Odwor. I am the Director of Research Support in this university, and I'm an Associate Professor of Molecular and Cell Biology. And currently my registrar is on leave. I'm now acting the Registrar of Research Innovation and Outreach. But in this particular platform, I am standing in for the DVC, Professor Vincent Onywera, who is away again on an official duty. And that therefore means that I might not say anything off the cuff, particularly if you are representing your senior. It is protocol. But for me, I'll just abuse that briefly and say that I find this particular symposium very relevant, particularly for the undeserving communities. My personal research is around food security, the genetic engineering, genome editing, and particularly on crops for reasons of trying to make them drought tolerant or resistant to environmental constraints. And therefore, this community clearly might find it a bit complete if they are also secure in terms of food. So for me, I'm listening a lot, I'm learning a lot more here, and I really appreciate this. And therefore, I'm taking this opportunity to welcome you to Kenyatta University, and particularly to this forum for purposes of dissemination of your research outcomes. So without further ado, I will represent my DVC and read his speech and verbatim. On behalf of Kenyatta University Council and on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I wish to take this opportunity to thank Osun, which is the Open Society University Network, and its management for considering Kenyatta University as an institution to host this research fellowship symposium. It is my great pleasure to be here today and welcome all of you to Kenyatta University, and particularly those from other countries. Last year, Kenyatta University entered into an MOU with Bard College for mutual benefits and agreed to jointly undertake activities to advance the mission of the Osun and also the Osun Hubs for Connected Learning Initiative for refugee and host community students. First of all, let me express my sincere gratitude on behalf of Kenyatta University management for the trust and partnership that we have developed to collaborate with each other. Kenyatta University attaches great importance to the provision of higher education to the undeserving community, and therefore established the Dadaab Center to include and empower those living in contexts of emergencies. The aim was to develop refugee skills and enable them live healthy and productive lives and promote sustainable, peaceful coexistence. This can be enhanced not only through imparting skills, but also through research. Research, ladies and gentlemen, enables us to understand our nature and actions, and are bound to affect nature. In research, we gain deeper understanding of people and why they behave and do things the way they do. Overall, this helps us to gain knowledge and insights going forward. When we engage in quality research, we find solutions to our problems and get to realize that modern problems require modern solutions, and therefore the need for continued support. Research is a catalyst for resolving the world's most pressing issues, the complexities of which evolve over time. The wealth of research findings throughout history has led us to this very important moment in civilization. Dissemination of all research finding is critical to enable implementation. We need to make our research products accessible so that our stakeholders can find us useful and relevant as they appreciate our work. I hope you will agree with me that no matter how good and useful the statistics we produce and generate are, they lose their utility if we fail to disseminate and communicate them properly. Ladies and gentlemen, this symposium is therefore valid and relevant, as it's meant to disseminate the results emerging from the research fellowship. Indeed, Kenyatta University is keen to adopt innovations and would find innovations that would find great application in our curriculum to enhance students' knowledge and skills. May I therefore take this opportunity to acknowledge the work that has been put in place by the fellows and their respective advisors in actualizing the research fellowship. To Osun, thank you so much for making this journey possible, more so by funding the entire process. As I conclude, allow me therefore to say that Kenyatta University looks forward to continued collaborations with Open Society University Network in this worthy cause of reaching out to those in the context of emergency. Finally, I take this opportunity to declare this Osun Research Hub Fellowship Symposium officially open. Thank you so much.
We can clap kindly. In Africa, we really clap. Can we please clap? Thank you so much. So we are actually done with the first session. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of Osun Hub Research Fellowship to thank our keynote speakers this morning, starting with our professor, Richard Oduor, who has ably represented the DVC Rio, and of course representing the entire university. That is an indication that we are welcome. Are we happy? Thank you so much. I want to thank our Dean, School of Humanity, Dr. Wafula, for accepting to be here amidst his busy schedule. We really appreciate, and you told us, yes, we can continue working together. Thank you so much. Our Associate Dean, School of Education, is here. He didn't speak because he will close the ceremony tomorrow. And because of time, he said, let me sit at the back. We appreciate that humility. May God bless you. I want to thank my coordinator, Dr. Ndegwa, who has really told us what we are doing amidst the undeserving community and how that particular organization enabled us to link up with Osun. Dr. Priscilla, thank you so much. Last but not least, I want to thank the director, Osun Hub, that we really appreciate what you've shared with us. You've allowed us to have this conference, and therefore we feel really good. To our participants, thank you so much for listening. I know you came in early, and it can be very, very boring sitting and listening, but I can assure you that I have enjoyed what has been said, because that has really given us how to start. So I don't know if you could project the program. Now we're going to have a photo session, because our key speakers, some of them may have to leave because of the other pressing issues. So we'll go downstairs, take a group photo, and then we're going to have a health break just for a short while. Then we come in to now start the fellowship. So with those, I want to say thank you so much. We can rise and go down. Thank you.
Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the world. However, chances of survival have increased due to the improvements on screening and treatment. In fact, Cancer Awareness Day is celebrated every year on the 4th of February